Everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Marit, and I'm continuing my series on Christian cognitive behavior therapy and some little clips that might just give you some clues about how cognitive behavior therapy works with us. Now, we all have feelings. Feelings are God given. God has feelings and emotions. It's all through the Bible, so there's nothing wrong with having emotions and feelings. But there are problems when we get stuck. We get stuck in a feeling. And a lot of the people that come to see me come because they're stuck in anxiety or they're stuck in depression. And when we start to work on, trying to unpack it, we come across this triad of how our feelings and our thoughts and our behaviors all interact together. Now, I mentioned last time that our beliefs are stronger than our thoughts. So just keep that in mind. But for today, we're going to talk a little bit about our feelings and why we all feel things and how those feelings then influence us. So remember, God gives us our feelings, so there's nothing wrong with having feelings. And there's nothing wrong with, being angry if it's the right thing or being appropriately sad in that moment. But the difficulty of getting stuck here happens when we allow the feeling to be the dominant decision maker in our life. Okay, so feelings, they're a great servant, but they're a terrible master. So feelings change, and feelings don't always reflect the truth. But I want you to imagine a scenario, a hypothetical, where someone is stuck feeling anxious and frightened, maybe even panicky about something. And as they are in that space, that feeling, that overwhelming feeling, drives a whole lot of thoughts. Sometimes they might be catastrophizing. Oh, what if this terrible thing happened? What if so-and-so has an accident? What if COVID comes here? All of these what ifs are part of a thought process that have been triggered by that feeling. And similarly, sometimes we take on the anxieties of other people. So we can watch a whole lot of news and the news presenter may present a horrible situation, and we may take on that process of accepting that information, and we start to feel anxious. So in that situation, somebody else's thoughts added to us and increased our anxiety. Similarly, when we get anxious, we often become a bit reactive. We become hypersensitive or hypervigilant. We're looking out for when the bad thing is about to happen. Those sort of situations, again, show how dominant our feelings can be if we allow them to be a master rather than a servant. Now, as a Christian, we're always reminded to have the mind of Christ. Christ's mind is not anxious. Christ's mind is fully present, fully cognizant of all the things that are going on, but trusts that Father God has you, that will hold you, that no matter what happens, that you will get through it. And it is a higher way of thinking. And I want you to think that there is a place where we want to take the crown of our feelings. Now, in my diagram up here, I put a crown on feelings. So I'm just going to take that crown off. We want. So today, a reminder, feelings are a good servant, but a terrible master. Take the crown off your feelings. Reminder to think higher. Think the thoughts of Christ. As a Christian, we have access to the mind of Christ. That's enough for today. Just a short little video. in my Christian cognitive behavior therapy and Christian mindfulness YouTube site. So if you're interested, click on the link to subscribe, and I'll be uploading more videos in this series. That's it for today.